That's weird.
That'd be it.
Is your video on?
John's video is not on. John's the only one who doesn't have video on.
If I was at work, I could, but I should probably steal a webcam.
Yeah, bro, you need to steal a webcam from work. The podcast is worth it.
Jake's got like a 4K webcam.
We have like 50 of them, and there's like
Streamer.
6 people that are working there.
Streamer.
Like,
I'm just running an
it's going downhill. Like I think we're about to close the site I work at. Like I think I might actually lose my job, not because of me. Because I think our company's going out of business.
Well, yeah. Well, you should definitely start looking for other jobs then if you haven't already.
I've been looking for other jobs. Did you not hear about the UPS job?
No, I heard about what's going on with the UPS job. Is that?
Well, I did the interview and it went well. And the dude messaged Buddy, like he went out of his way to email Buddy and said he wanted to talk. So which I thought was like, oh, like I might get the job. Like this is serious. It turns out he was like, like I really like the guy. Like he was real genuine, and but I feel like he's. Like, it's not like I'm actually, like, absolutely out of the running, but they're like, yeah, like, he said I wasn't making enough eye contact, but it was a Zoom interview. So I was like, do you want me to look at the camera?
Yeah, that's weird. In a Zoom interview.
And then I told my dad about it. I was like, what do you think, Dad? And he was like, yeah, like, I think that's actually what he meant. He was like, I know it's weird, but you should be looking at the camera.
He said, look at the camera, which that's so fucking dumb, bro. That shit
looking at their
pisses me off.
faces. Like,
it's like I'm looking at you right now. It doesn't look like
You're
it.
looking at their face.
Oh.
Like, if I look at the camera, like, I guess that looks like I'm making eye contact, I guess, but I'm not able to see anyone.
Marky,
You gotta disconnect from mom and dad's Wi-Fi. You gotta get off of that shit. I was like, I hope she's not a robot. You sound like you're a goddamn robot, bro.
And your camera is freezing every 5 seconds.
Yes, right now, yeah.
Holy
there we go.
shit.
Now it's better. I'm guessing you got off of Wi-Fi.
I mean, I just disconnected.
Yeah, wow. Oh, wow, there we go.
It's been a running joke for a while that your parents' Wi-Fi is...
It's been a running joke for 10 years plus.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The Wi-Fi is actually a virus.
It is a virus. Now, Marky has frozen.
Oh no, you guys were frozen. Hello?
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
You're good.
Disgusting.
You're good.
It was disgusting.
You know, at least you're on a widescreen. You know, that's all. I'm happy about that. Michael's still on this portrait mode shit. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Oh, there we go. There we go.
But I have to hold my arm like this. Here, wait.
Wow.
No, we're just gonna go back to portrait mode.
Wow. I do like the purple light. Is that your like special light bulbs, Mike?
No, it's my little mushroom here.
That's cute.
But I don't know. Yo, I'm kind of tied up here. I gotta have it charging. Here, wait.
I mean,
it's easier to put it on the side. Yeah,
there you go. Oh,
That's
look
good.
at that. What a casual view. And then John's is classic. I mean, John has never changed this. So, like, honestly, if he had his camera on, we'd be like, turn it off.
I remember when we first made the podcast, Aaron was like, what are you, some type of furry? And I was like, you know that's Star Fox, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's Star Fox, but that's you now, John. That's you.
Yeah, it is me.
Yeah, you are Star Fox.
That's you.
I saw this clip of Star Fox, and I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of funny. He looks like he's very stoned.
Stone Star Fox. Comedy.
It's when he's got like a spirit going inside of him and his eyes turn purple.
Oh, I actually know what you're talking about. Never played that game, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen that scene.
He looks in awe of something. Sure, yeah. It makes sense.
Oh, I'm getting a call from Oscar.
Oh, Big Osk. All right. Well, John's getting a call, which means you know what time it is. Time to start the podcast. Woo!
Right.
High energy. We're back. We're always back because we always have like a 1 month hiatus at least. Welcome to the Talking Heads Club, episode 22. Is it 22?
Not 22. It's got to be more than 22 now.
Oh, I'd have to look.
It's 2022.
It's 2022, and you know what that means? World War III, baby! Ooh! Let's go! All right, who's getting drafted? What division are you going to? How quickly are you getting killed? Let's all. I'm trying to go out week 1. I get there right in the head. So.
You're just gonna run across no man's land.
I literally will.
Right.
Yeah. Jake's gonna disobey his captain's orders. They're gonna say, "All right, hold the cover," and Jake's just gonna run out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the white of their eyes.
you're gonna have to record the atrocities that happen.
Oh, I will. Oh, I
People
will.
like me and John are gonna be.
It will. I'll be a journalist while I'm there. Don't worry. I'll be documenting all the war crimes. You know.
Because nothing really is happening. I think it's just those liberals.
It's honestly the liberals getting their panties in a bunch. You know. I'm kind of. Has anybody like thought? What about the Russians? You know. How they feel?
Yeah, I'm on the Russian side. All right, I've always been a Putin type of guy.
John always is talking up Putin. He's gassing him up. He's like,
oh
bro,
my God.
honestly.
Yeah, have you seen how jacked he is?
Have you
on the
seen
horses?
wide Putin walking? Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
I mean,
The
come on.
photos-
He's just a classy meme.
The photos of him on the horse, shirtless. It's
Oh
really,
yeah, I mean those have dominated Western
Yeah.
culture
I mean,
for the
I'll
past
be
20
honest,
years.
it gives me like a little bit of a half chub.
Oh wow, it gives me a full chub. So John, I don't think you're going far enough.
I just, I don't want to
What
get too
about-
graphic for our viewers.
Okay, I get that. Half chub. I get a half chub too. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the people that are flying over to Ukraine to help fight against Russia?
Oh,
From
I
the United
am.
States. They're
Oh,
just from around the world.
I also
Volunteering,
meant to
just
mention
flying
that.
themselves there.
dude.
I am the ghost of Kiev. By the way,
You-
I'm the ghost. Boo.
I knew it was you. I knew
Boo.
it.
That's me.
Is that like a Ghost of Tsushima reference, or is that like an actual
no,
thing?
John, you got
Actually,
it. It was a Ghost of Tsushima reference. All you PlayStation heads out there, you guys got it.
I'm lost. I have no clue.
Yeah, it's for the real gamers out there.
Yeah, all you
Oh,
gamers
but-
out there, you guys really understand the war in Ukraine. Everybody else, fuck off. Okay.
Yeah, like, have you ever played Call of Duty? Because warfare is
That's
all
the-
about
Bro,
the
I-
noob tubes.
I didn't know if I was gonna say it, but I didn't know if it was okay. If you haven't played a single Call of Duty game, and especially if you haven't played all the Call of Duty games, fuck off. You can shut up, shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a veteran. On all my job applications, I say I'm a veteran. Because I am. 10 wars, at least. Some of them
Yeah, the
twice.
Cold
I went to
War-
World War II twice.
Cold War, War on Terrorism, you got all of them.
Yeah.
The war on drugs.
War on drugs. No,
Have we
that's the next
introduced
one,
our
Mike.
guest?
That's the next one.
Are we in the podcast right now?
We're
have we
always in the
introduced our
podcast,
guest?
Mike. We're
It's a
always in the
recording.
I
podcast.
feel like the listeners are gonna come up and they'll be like, okay, like no introduction at all for Marky.
Oh, Marky's here. Okay, are we done? Did we get out of the way? I mean,
This podcast.
my
Yeah,
sister
okay,
Marky is here. Ben's not here. They're taking a shit. I don't know.
They've been replaced.
They've been replaced. If
Yeah.
if anyone says Ben's name ever again,
They've been replaced.
Yeah, it's kind of like a play on words, like a little double entendre,
all right.
Yeah.
If Marky's not here next week, don't question us about it. Okay.
Oh.
So.
Oh. What does that mean?
Anyways, wow, welcome, Talking Heads Club, intro part 2. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy month, like 2 months since we did the last podcast. I honestly can't remember when it was. It was like,
It was a while ago.
yeah, it was a while ago. It was like January. So,
Yeah.
so what have you guys been up to since then? Not Marky, you haven't.
Put it in the, are we talking to the viewers or us? Because
I'm
I want
talking
the
to you
viewers
guys.
to
What
put
have
in
you
the
guys been up
comments.
to? What have you guys been up to?
I want our viewers put in the comments down below.
Yeah,
Smash that like
yes.
button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And we've noticed that half of our viewers aren't actually subscribers. So
Yeah,
it really,
I haven't noticed that. I don't keep track of the analytics, but our analytic guy John,
That's John's job.
yeah, he knows. He knows.
So
So
we're sponsored. We have to say it now. Might as well get out of the way. Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
Download
Legends.
it.
I haven't
Yeah.
gotten this email. John must have seen it, so I'll go along with it. Raid shouts out. You guys are the best mobile game.
You can play as Ninja.
Can you? Is that a thing?
Yeah, for a while. I don't Ninja. He's cool.
He's still cool, right? He's relevant. Everybody loves Ninja. Dr. Disrespect shot his wife or something. What did he do?
I don't know, dude. I don't really
he
keep
did
up
something.
with him.
I don't know. He disrespected his wife somehow. Anyways, yeah.
Did they ever find out what happened with
No,
that?
I've
I
been
don't-
waiting because it never came out, and I don't give a.
Dude, are you talking about? I think I actually saw a clip of him talking about how he's like, I'm going to court over this. He's like, I can't release all of the details.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I will tell you now, I'm going to court.
It is
Now,
that.
I know, like legal cases and stuff like that take a while, but it's been like
It's been almost 2 years now since that
I
happened.
know that's
Yeah.
the thing.
It's
Like,
probably because he has a lot more money than her, unfortunately.
Wait,
and
is it
able to-
is it between his wife or between
I
Twitch?
thought it was like
Dude, okay, well, I have no idea. You're over here saying he beat his wife, and I assume that's what it was.
No, no,
don't even
he
know
didn't-
what's
no. Okay, for clarification, so I don't get sued for libel, Dr. Disrespect allegedly cheated on his wife or something like that, something along those lines, where he fucked around, found out.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no,
the
he's
virus has spread to Jake.
no.
what? Oh fuck!
Jake's connected to his parents'
It doesn't
Wi-Fi.
matter. The connection's all on me.
He's still frozen.
Fuck, I'm frozen.
It's horrible. Shit.
Am I good?
Oh
Am I
my God.
good?
It's been working
God
recently, though, 'cause
fucking damn it. Alright. I've had to fucking switch off my 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ. You would think that'd work better. For some goddamn reason, it doesn't. Alright. Did you know, don't use 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It's shit. John
That's
can
not
attest to
true.
that. He's
Don't
IT.
have
John's
lots of
IT.
fun.
John, tell him.
That's not true.
That is true. He just said it was true.
5 gigahertz Wi-Fi is 2 times the speed of 2.4
Well,
gigahertz Wi-Fi.
Really?
That seems like some...
I mean, you can tell, but it's a simple calculation of 5 minus 2.4, and you realize that you're left with less than half.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Or
to
over,
me.
whatever. Whatever.
Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about beforehand. Does anybody fucking remember something about?
No.
Oh, Dr. Disrespect beating his
Oh,
wife.
God.
He didn't beat his wife.
Yeah.
He did not beat his wife. He cheated on his wife or something like that. But
I thought that had already happened like a long time ago.
that did happen a long time ago. He left, came back to Twitch. Then he had a whole deal with Twitch where he was like, had a whole deal with them that he was going to stay with them. And then, like, a few months into the contract, they were like, actually, no. And then they canceled, like,
And that's why he's on YouTube now?
broke the contract. That's why he's on YouTube right now. And he's like, he has not said why the contract was broken or what broke the contract or if he did it or Twitch did it. No one knows. So everyone for the past 2 years has been waiting to hear what the fuck happened with that. Why did one of the biggest streamers have to leave Twitch and move over to YouTube? Because, like, with Ninja, you know, he fucked himself over. He moved over to Mixer. Mixer shut down a month later, and then it's like, all right, well, okay, I guess I'll go
And
back.
I mean, he was already becoming irrelevant. if
That
we're
is
being
true.
honest.
I mean, hey, if you looked at him when he moved over to Mixer, you were like, oh, you are a
Dude,
shell
I've
of a
seen
man.
clips of him, and like, dude, he looks like he was just bawling his eyes out on the stream, but apparently he was like fucked up and accidentally started streaming.
Ooh. Oh,
Like,
yeah,
like,
you
I saw
showed me
someone
that.
was like, oh, he
yeah.
accidentally started streaming. People were like, oh, he's been crying a lot, and people were like, no, I think he is drunk out of his mind.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's rough.
Okay.
That's rough.
It's
The ick.
okay.
Okay, so did we get any news on this one?
I'm not
Ick.
seeing enough movement, guys. I'm not seeing enough movement. His New York. Do you guys not know what I'm referencing? him at the New Year's Eve show.
I like how we all started just swaying back and forth.
Oh, we all got a floss. We're doing the floss.
Come on, guys. Oh, fuck. Oh, bro, I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
Or something that was great.
That was like 3 years ago at least. Oh my fucking god. Whew. Speaking of Fortnite got rid of building. Shouts out.
Yeah.
Got those builders fucking out of there. We're a Fortnite podcast now. Yeah. Spider-Man
Wow.
gone.
Yeah. Never
Doctor
playing that
Strange
game again.
in. Yeah, John's out because Spider-Man's out, which I honestly understand. That makes sense to me. But Doctor Strange, he's in it now. The Resistance, Antifa joined Fortnite. I don't know what's going on with that.
What?
Antifa got rid of building. I mean, it's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
What?
They're the ones that got the building?
They called it the Resistance. I'm gonna guess it's Antifa. I mean, I don't know any other Resistance that's around, so they're
Fuck 'em.
fucking throwing bricks at the walls and they're shattering and shit. You know, they're just
Actually,
piles of
if we're-
bricks around Fortnite now.
Oh.
If we're talking about Antifa, I feel like
Does
I'm
it-
obligated to bring this up, though.
What?
Hold
Go
on.
for it, man. Go for it. What are the
So
Antifa
on
talking points?
71 South, you know how that big ass like Trump sign had
Oh,
been up
yeah.
even like years after the election. It's finally gone. It's gone. They replaced it with some like pray for something.
Oh,
some
classic.
like church looking
Classic.
thing.
Ukraine.
Pray for Brandon.
No, it's not Ukraine. It's just
Brandon.
like pray, like it's just,
Pray
literally, it's
for
like and it
Brandon.
has like
It's like
Mother
pray.
Teresa on it or some shit, dude. Like it's weird.
Oh,
And part of me is convinced that was on the back side of the Trump sign, and they're like, "This is the backup, all right?" And they just find get out
They
there and
just
switch.
flip it around, and they're like, there we go. All right, perfect. We'll wait. Next, 4 years from now, then we'll turn it back around, and we'll be good. Actually, it's only 2 years,
Yeah,
guys.
we just-
Only 2
we
years.
just paint over the zero. We'll
guys
paint it
getting
over with
hyped?
4.
You guys getting hyped? Election 2024.
Elect-
It's gonna be
No.
real good.
It's actually, I mean,
No,
Biden. It hasn't
I'll
really
get
even
hyped
felt
if
like
I
he's
see
been
some
president.
candidates.
I just heard 3 things. Dissect all
I'm
those.
talking over each other. I was saying it doesn't
hasn't
feel
been-
like Biden's president. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who do
I
you
mean,
think
it's
is
just
president,
it's been
John?
2 years, but we've been in lockdown, and like I'm like sitting over here, like I still think it's 2020 every now and then. And I'm like, oh no, dude, that was like 2 years ago.
Nah, I try to find out what
no.
Biden's up to every single day. I'm like, what'd he do today? What's he up to? Did he fart? Did he shit himself? Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes. Sometimes he did indeed shit himself. According to the Italian media. Did you guys hear about that?
Okay,
Did you guys hear about that? Did we talk about that on
Oh,
here?
yes, I heard about it.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I've not heard
Marky
about
definitely
that.
heard about that. I think we talked about that. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Italian media?
Oh, apparently he
Is
shit
shitting
himself
on
with the
Biden?
Pope. His meeting with the Pope lasted his meeting with the Pope lasted like an hour longer than it was supposed to, and they were like, "That's kind of weird." And like the Italian media was reporting that like he shit himself, like he had a stinky.
On Holy Land?
He had a stinky, yeah, on Holy Land, yeah.
Dude, obviously he sold his soul to the devil, and that's what's happening now. The devil is coming to
devil
reclaim
shit.
his death.
the Satanists!
The devil shit. The devil was like, Biden, my puppet, I shit on your land. And I mean, honestly, that would be perfect. I would love that. Oh, he's like, hey, fat. Calls the get push-ups. Do some push-ups.
I mean, it would be perfect, but if the devil was real, that'd mean we're all going to hell. If I'm being honest.
Well, it's okay.
I haven't been to church in years.
Hey, I'm hyped for it, guys. I'll see y'all there.
Yeah,
What?
we'll be chilling in the hot tub of hell.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The hot tub time machine?
yeah, we'll be sitting in the hot tub of hell watching Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Yeah, that's the
Wow.
torture. You gotta watch the
There's a
second one. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a second one.
I've seen the first.
Oh, I've seen the first. I didn't see the second. Who did?
I
there
didn't
wasn't
need
a
to see
third?
the first. I saw the trailer and got about the gist of it.
Yeah, I mean you did. Yeah, correct.
It's like, oh,
The guy from The Office, from the final
we got
season of The
Daryl.
Office, ended up being rich by the end because of the time travel. So, spoilers. Speaking of movies, you guys seen any movies? You guys watching anything?
I really wouldn't.
Batman.
Batman? Wait, did you see Batman, Marky?
Whoa.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got our Batman review. Batman review coming up. Marky Funk, Batman review now.
No spoilers.
Oh man. Okay.
How
Well,
does Nirvana tie in? Sorry.
Movie theater itself was pleasantly warm compared to normal. I'm usually freezing in them.
Oh.
You know. You guys ever get really cold in the movies?
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
always bring a
gotta-
jacket.
I always got to bring a
Well,
jacket.
Yeah, everybody
It
knows
was
that.
warm in there, like not hot, but it was really nice. So that made
Okay.
my experience. I was also in the bougie theater where you lean back and you know.
That's
it's got
every
the nice-
theater now. That should.
It is every theater,
If
but
that's
were you
not
at
a
the
theater,
Escape?
you're losing. You're losing.
All right, fair. We went matinee, so it only cost $8, which was the cheapest
Hi.
movie theater I've bought in forever. It was I really liked it. It's like the only superhero movies I like because I feel like Marvel is just weird propaganda that's not good, and I don't know. Things are
No,
just
the
blowing
Eternals,
up. too much.
bro. Come on, the Eternals.
I hate it. No, I haven't seen that one, but the
Everybody's
last, like,
seen
five-
that one. Everybody's
That
seen
was
the
bad.
Eternals.
I just don't. It's not my thing, but I like Batman. It feels more realistic to me. I like Spider-Man too, but mostly
Yeah.
Batman.
I was about to say,
But-
what do you think about the Spider-Verse?
I haven't seen that. I have to say. I don't know. I just don't be watching them.
Wait,
mostly,
did you?
But
Wait, Marky, did you see Into the Spider-Verse or no?
That's
no, I haven't
that's
seen the
what I
new
was asking.
Fuck
about.
off. Fuck
with
off.
Tom.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
talking about
no,
the
the
animated,
animated one.
Oh no, I heard that was really really good.
Yeah,
though.
I know, because
Yeah.
me and my
Where do
brother,
you
your
know-
brother, saw it together.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
When we were in
Without you.
Texas, and you ditched us. So,
Oh,
and it turned out to
Yeah.
be way better than Aquaman. Who would have guessed?
yeah. Well, Aquaman's good. good experience.
Aquaman
But-
can eat my ass, bro. That movie fucking sucked.
Back to the Batman.
Yeah,
What
back to
the-
Batman.
I really liked it. What's her face was in it? The Zoe girl?
Zoe Deschanel.
No.
No, Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, she's so hot. She was great as that character.
What,
She was like-
what character was
also
it?
hot.
Batman quiz. What character was
She's
it?
Catwoman, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said at the same time. I knew it. I watched the movie.
Well, I know. I'm
thing
not trying to interrupt. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. The thing that pleased me the most, I will say, is that the I know people talked about it online. I saw afterwards, but how they put like makeup around his eyes when
Yeah.
he takes the mask off and
Yeah.
stuff. It was very pleasing, and it just had a
I
different
thought it was
vibe.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked
And
emo. Which I'm like, honestly, Batman's pretty emo. Like, whether you want to accept it or not, Batman's an emo character. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and dude, and they could have cast what's his face, the Riddler man. Is that him?
oh yeah, oh fuck, I can never remember that guy's name. Paul
Wasn't
something.
he Jim Carrey? Or am I-
The
Yeah.
Riddler was Jim Carrey at one point, but now it's
Oh.
Paul Dano or something like that.
I got the vibe they were going for, like the 4chan man, but I think
Is
they could have made.
that what it is? He's supposed to be 4chan man.
Yeah, it's kind of like a modern version.
That's
you know
the
what
way
I'm
I
saying?
assume.
like
I mean,
incel Joker.
He's like a nerdy online guy.
yeah, he's
and-
like just spends too much time in his room on the computer.
yeah, very much gives like 4chan poster is how I describe
Fair
it.
enough. That's really interesting compared to Joker from 2019, 2020, like the
Like
Joaquin Phoenix
mental
one.
issue. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know
that's
what you're
honestly really because he
Because
kind
they're
of had
both
that vibe
kind of
too.
incelish, but he
Yeah.
was supposed
Yeah.
to be like he has mental issues and is also bullied.
Yeah,
It
but
was
like,
I mean, obviously he couldn't even afford a computer. I think. I mean, looking at his apartment, I don't know.
yeah, yeah, no, but it's interesting how because if that's how they posit the villain, then that is interesting. I know it's about to be on like HBO Max here in a sec.
Oh, really? That's the whole reason we went.
Everything's
'Cause it
on
wasn't already
HBO
on.
Max.
I did know it's
Yeah.
it's supposed to be in like wait, what did you say, Mike?
I said everything's on HBO Max.
True.
know.
Fucking
HBO
true.
Max
Waiting-
is the promised land.
Fuck
I'm
Netflix.
waiting for the Batman and the new Spider-Man to come out on streaming. Like I refuse to go to the theaters for some
Oh
reason.
no, yeah, I want to go see it in the theaters.
I think the last movie I saw in the theaters was Bye Bye Man. But anyways,
you
real
did
quick,
not
though.
see. Wait, what?
No, not Bye Bye Man. Sorry, I'm.
What the
not Bye
fuck?
Bye
Don't
Man.
think it.
Not
Don't
Bye
say
Bye
it.
Man.
What the
The
fuck are you
Candyman.
talking about?
The
Candyman.
Jordan Peele produced movie. Yeah, not
did,
Bye Bye Man.
Did you like that, John? You like that, right?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
That,
It was
hey,
really
I've,
good.
I've seen the original, and the original was like way better than I thought it was going to be. So, so I'm interested in that. But
I do have one quick question though for Marky. So, what does the Nirvana song? I've just heard that the Nirvana song "Something in the Way." Yeah. What is that like? Why did that blow up from the movie?
Like blow up, or like on TikTok or something, or people
Yeah, it was like a huge TikTok audio and like
Yeah.
a bunch of other stuff. Like,
Who can say it is in the movie a lot? It's like his song, kind of. You know, when he's doing like the voiceover, it's kind of playing in the background at several points. He is just very emo. I think it's fitting of his vibe. I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it much. Quite
and
frankly.
I just like been hearing that song a lot, and like it's a good song. Like,
And I've seen it on the internet too, but I don't know. It's some weird cut. I don't think. I guess it's the Nirvana version. I don't know. I didn't even really know it was a Nirvana song until you said that. I gotta be honest.
well, it's a Nirvana song, but I think so. Like, have you guys seen Us, the Jordan Peele movie?
Yeah.
No.
I
No.
have.
Well, it's a good movie. I mean, I don't think it's as good as Get Out, but it's good.
Oh.
But like, he has a song like the "I Got Five" on it is the main theme of the song, but they edited it to where it looked
I
it sounded all
got five.
creepy.
I've on it. That one.
Yeah, yeah. They edited it to sound all real creepy. Sorry, Michael Bryan.
Yeah, Michael
But,
Bryan
anyways,
just his camera again.
They edited to where it was all creepy, and I noticed that like there's an edited version of Something in the Way that I think was in the original trailer, and I think that's kind of how it started blowing up. Because like if you go to Nirvana Spotify, they have like the song that's probably been popular for a long time. It's got like 1 billion views, and then Something in the Way is right underneath it with like multiple 100 million views.
Oh yeah, so it's very recent that it popped
yeah,
up.
like it just kind of like they just kind of picked a like I don't know, like a Nirvana song that was kind of like slow paced. I mean, it's a good song. Like I listened to it, it's like, oh, I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it was a good vibe for the movie. It definitely matched. It was nice.
Nah, I think Nirvana sucks ass. Courtney Cox or whoever shot Kurt Cobain, good job.
Love.
Kurt Cobain shot himself.
Well, that's what you want.
That's
what you
Courtney
wanna-
Cox has nothing to do with
Courtney
him, right?
Cox came in, was like, I'm Monica.
Were they dating?
Who is it? It's so Courtney something. Fuck.
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love, that's what it is. Courtney
Yeah,
Haight.
Monica from Friends is coming in.
It's all the same. They're all
She's
the same.
also on Cougar Town. You know, we can't
Monica
play
from
her
Cougar
down on the Friends level.
Town. Monica Courtney Cox from Scream, not the original, the new one.
Well, is she not in the original?
She is in the original, but she's in the new one. They got her back.
She's in all of them, I thought.
I fucking don't know. She could
I went
be.
through and I rewatched like all of them, dude.
I've seen none of them, so you know better than I do. That's my next Halloween movie binge. Is like last 2 years I went through Friday the 13th. Next year I'm going through all of Screamer. I guess this year, but
Well,
yeah.
there's only 4 or 5 of them, so
Well, there's a new one now too. So
I think there's 5. So there's because it was
Including the new
Scream
one?
4, and then
I'm pretty sure it's
yeah, and
6.
including the new one.
Okay. All right. Well, it's easier than Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll tell you now, Scream 3, absolutely terrible.
Ah.
Scream 4, comically bad. Scream 5 is just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's better than the other two.
it's mid.
Yeah. And I'll throw Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3 in there. You know, classics. You know, those movies fucking can't. They suck so bad.
What
they-
movies?
The Scary
They're so
movies.
All of-
Oh, it's, yeah.
With
and the Scream
the whole
ones,
point.
honestly, I'm like, meh, I couldn't tell you one from another. I've seen a lot of it.
it's so weird to me that existed for such. It was like from like the late 90s until the late 2010s or 2000s.
I mean, they had
guess.
like they branched out from Scary Movie. There was like
epic
superhero
movie, superhero
Yeah,
movie
epic
with
Then,
Drake
like,
Bell.
What was the one where they had like? It was like Twilight spin.
Oh, vampires suck, bro.
Yes, vampires suck, dude. I remember seeing the last clip from that movie, and I was like, "Oh my god, this movie looks."
The Hungry Games. The Hungry Games.
Yes, the Hungry Games.
That's the last one I remember. The Hungry Games. Because it was on
Dude,
Netflix, and I watched it with somebody one time, like when we were falling asleep. But yeah, those movies. I mean, those. Not saying they couldn't be made today, but like, who wants to make those today, right?
No one would watch them. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know though, because then I'm like, I don't know. We're even more like supremely culture based now, where it's like you could
But we
make a
could-
whole Marvel film where it's like, or like a Marvel parody film or whatever. But then
That could do good. I could see it doing good.
it would just have to be. But then I think of all the legal troubles they might come into with that. So I'm like, I don't know. It'd be.
Yeah. Even do that. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm like, how do they even parody?
Well, it's
Twilight?
all parody and satire is under fair use. So if you say
Yeah,
it's satire, and to be fair, the whole movie is obviously satire. So
Like,
Yeah.
when y'all mentioned it, I remember like they had like it wasn't an apple, it was some other fruit. But you know how like
In
one of the
iCarly?
covers-
how they had the
Huh?
pear in iCarly, how they had the pear
Yeah, the
phones,
Pearpod.
pear
Pear
pods,
Oh,
pear
yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just have like a lot of shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely watched that movie. So
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Yeah. Anyways, all those movies can eat my ass. I just remembered those, and those fucking suck. I mean, those. If you go back and watch, I remember trying to watch like even a clip from one of those, maybe like 2 years ago. I was like, oh, this is like. I mean, it's really worse than you could even imagine. Like you're like, this is a movie that had millions of dollars put into it that was in every movie theater across the U.S. And it is literally like the fucking goat man from Narnia taking a shit. Like, that's the joke. It's like, okay, cool. All
Yeah.
right. Very cool.
We're talking
good
about that. We got to bring up Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I personally feel like the movie holds up. And obviously the bad parts.
The old Spider-Man 3. Sorry, John. I thought you were talking
they're
about the
bad
new one
in the
that
funny
came
way.
out.
They're bad in the funny way. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tobey Maguire's busting down sexual style. I mean, I have to say he's goated with the sauce.
All right, everyone.
Thank
I'm
you,
glad we were
Sam.
quiet after that because I'm going to need a complete clip of John saying that. I need a complete clip of that. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but having John saying that, I know will be
I mean,
useful.
let's be honest. Tobey Maguire does bust it down, and it is in the
does.
sexual style.
In
he's
that movie?
he's air humping.
Nobody denied.
He's air
Nobody
humping
denied.
with his hands up, John. That's the
Yeah,
biggest
that's
thing.
what I'm saying.
His hands
and then he
are
does
up
a
and he
little
goes,
he does a little
no
roll
hands.
with his arms. He's like rolling and humping, and then puts his hands back up. Yeah, exactly.
oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know, John. Oh, I know. And honestly,
Do it again. please.
John's
Do it again.
100% right. It's the.
Oh yeah.
He goes.
That's
And
it
then in
right
the air,
there.
yeah, the
Yeah.
hands up.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I know. I've seen that scene so many times. That is classic. Absolutely
I mean, yeah,
classic.
it's like bad, but in the way that it's
You-
funny, and the other parts of the movie are like,
It's entertaining.
like-
That's
yeah,
the
it's
thing. That's
entertaining.
the
I'm
thing
not gonna
about
say
it.
they're
It's like
good.
you can say whatever you want about it, but you're watching it.
That's right.
I mean, you're watching it and you're
goes
not
by
thinking about it.
fast.
It
It's
goes
like
by
a
pretty damn
2.5
fast.
hour movie. It goes by fast.
Yeah, I mean, speaking
Yeah.
of that, Marky, back to Batman. How was the length? That's what I need to figure out. The length.
I never mentioned that. The length was the part where I was like I knew I had heard it was 3 hours ish,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I don't know.
I think I might be allowed to lose power. Yeah, Marky's in the same
What
thing.
the fuck?
Yeah, my lights are flickering.
I'm good. Hey,
Yeah,
Louisville's fine.
that was-
Holy
Probably,
shit.
but-
I guess it's windy, yeah. Holy
Anyway.
shit. We might have a blackout podcast.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. I'll just turn on my flash. I
It'll
guess.
be me and Mike finishing this out.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't know, dude. It
My
was.
back isn't bad.
It wasn't like long where I was like, oh my god. Like there was. I'm trying to think of some other movie I saw. Dune. I saw Dune, and I liked it, but I was like, I'm waiting to get out of there. It was very cold when I was there, though. Also for that one, so I think that's what made it more 3 hour length of Batman. Because if it was that cold in there, I would have been dying by the end. I think
Yeah.
personally.
See, was
But-
Dune not on streaming? Sorry, but
It was
Dune not
later
on streaming?
on, I
I
think.
think it was. Me and Hector just wanted to go.
Oh,
to the
no,
movie.
it was synchronous. Yeah, it's just that, like, in theaters, honestly, I would say it was a better experience.
You're right, though. No, you're right, because we went and saw it, and then we came home, and we were like, oh my god, it's on, like, HBO or
Yeah.
wherever it was, and we were kind of salty about it, because I was freezing and having a miserable time in there. But I will say with the Batman thing, I kept thinking it was gonna end. Like, there were, like, 3 different times where I was like,
I fucking hate that shit.
yeah, and then it just kept going, and I was like, man, they could have split this up into 2 movies, which I rarely say, because a lot of times when they
Wow.
do, I'm like, this, could have been one, but I was like, man, they kind of drew it out a little bit. But it's pretty good. I like it. And maybe I'm biased because I like Robert Pattinson a lot, and he's just a good actor, but he really does do a good portrayal of it. It's just like, there's a long plot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a very plot. The police hate him in it, which I like. He's kind of like, fuck the police in it.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I know he's like an actual like vigilante where it's like he's
Yeah,
got
he's
like
got-
That's
And
kind of
but
fun.
yeah, he's got Commissioner Gordon, but everyone else is like, fuck this guy. We need to take him down too. It's like,
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in like the comics. And then I was actually
How
going to
it
ask
should
it
be,
though. It's
yeah.
I mean, when I heard that Edward Cullen was getting casted as Batman, I was like, he did an alright job in Tenet. And I was like, like he's got the jawline for Bruce Wayne, but like,
Oh, yeah.
how well is he actually? Like, I heard in an interview.
From here down, it looks exactly like what I would imagine Batman, more than any of the other Batmans, honestly.
Like,
He's
but
got, like, the
how
weird-
was
I
his
don't
voice
know.
though?
It's really good. Got a gravelly, weird, low Batman.
Because I've heard like since Christian Bale, like everyone that does Batman, pretty much like they all feel obligated to do like that type of voice
it
because
seems
it's
like it.
It's the
Yeah.
same. I definitely think he makes it his own, like Batman. It's very. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like the whole thing, but him particularly, it's a very different vibe of Batman compared to any of the past ones. I think he's very emo. He is very like depressed and sad, and like being forced to eat by what's his name, Alfred? Is that the man's name?
Yes, Alfred.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
like,
his
please.
butler.
Yeah, so okay. Now I know we've talked about Robert Pattinson, but really the true test is where does Robert Pattinson scale to and kind of what triggered it was like we were talking about depressing and whatnot, like kind of dour Batman. The closest thing I can think of is the most dour person in the world, honestly, in my book, Ben Affleck. So is it
Okay. Well,
Oh.
if you're gonna say that Robert Pattinson holds a candle to Batfleck, I'm gonna have to disagree with
that's
you.
what I was trying to figure out because I think the same thing, John. We're on the same page.
God? No, listen. That's my favorite. Ben Affleck's the Dark Knight one, right? Right?
No.
So
Ben
should we
Affleck
kick
is
her
the
out, or
Justice
should we
League.
kick her out, or like I don't. Zack Snyder's the Justice League.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you saw that, Marky? You had to see that. That was a requisite for getting on the getting on the
Yeah,
podcast.
you have to have seen the Snyder Cut. To
I
be
know
a member.
Mike's seen it. Mike's for sure seen it.
Who's
We
in
tested
the
him.
Dark Knight?
That's
Christian
not. Why
Bale.
are we talking about the Dark Knight?
Oh.
We're talking about the good Batman movie, the Justice League.
Oh, I
Zack
haven't seen that.
Snyder's 4-hour Justice League cut. Okay, it's a Zack
I
I
Snyder
also
cut.
got Batman vs Superman. You know, and there's a
Batman
Snyder cut
versus
of that.
Superman was.
There's multiple versions of Batman vs Superman as well.
I completely forgot about Batman vs Superman. Martha.
I did too. I forgot.
I saw
yeah.
the last 10 minutes of that. Somebody gave it to us for a class.
Gave
And
the last
they gave
minute.
the last 10 minutes of, or the last fight between them, or when they went Martha, blah blah blah. It was all that part. They sent me. It was for my editing class, and they sent it as an example of bad editing. So if that is any consolation of how bad that movie is, sorry to the editors of that movie. I'm sure they were like, I don't know what to fucking work. I mean, we have a CGI mess that we have to edit together. But at the same time, man, that movie's shit.
Are they the same universe? I guess.
Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Batman versus
Well,
Superman.
They're both DC. They're on the Justice League
Ow.
together.
I didn't know that. I guess they're both DC. Is that right?
Yeah. So it's like the Avengers and Marvel,
Is it-
but like the Justice League has Batman and Superman and other people, like Aquaman and the Flash.
Marky, we watched the
Yeah,
Justice
Flash.
League show when we were kids.
Dude, you know, I don't know, man. When you get to a certain age, you gotta like remove things from your brain. brother.
I get it, but like,
Especially
I guess
bad content like the Justice League.
yeah, 4 hours of bad content.
Okay, well the animated Justice League wasn't that bad, but I mean, I don't know.
No, the animated Justice League was great. I loved. That was my favorite Green Lantern ever. Hal Rogers, is that who it is, or is that the
Is
other
he
one?
the black one?
It was the black one. Was the black one Hal
Yeah.
Rogers, or is that the other one?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I just-
shouts out to that Green Lantern. He's my favorite. Also, whatever. What was the lightning show, John? What was the dude with lightning powers? What was it called?
There's Shazam, who's kind of got lightning
No,
powers.
I'm talking about
without-
the black kid who had lightning powers.
Oh, Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Dude,
Bomb
that
ass
show, bop. That was a bop.
That was a absolute bop.
And Batman Beyond, dude, Batman Beyond is better than any Batman I've ever seen, if I'm being honest. So,
Yeah.
like,
No,
I
would agree.
fucking love
I would
that
agree.
show.
Shouts out Will Friedle, great voice actor for that Batman. But
Yeah, that's the one, right?
which one?
Batman Beyond.
That was the one where he has like the red bat, and it's like
It's all futuristic
it's
looking.
futuristic. I dressed Marky. I was him for Halloween, like when I was like 5 or
I've seen
6.
that one.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
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 Oh,
So
a lot of Batman content.
yeah, there's a lot about Batman Brave and the Bold. That's honestly a pretty good one. I can't complain. That one was later. That was like early 2010s, so I was not in elementary school, but I was like, I guess I'll still watch Cartoon Network, whatever. And then that came on, I was like, damn, this is a pretty good show. So shouts out Batman. Honestly, Batman is like
Dude,
best
he's the best.
superhero. Like,
Better than Spider-Man in some ways to me.
no, you might have to fight John on that one. I don't know if John's gonna agree with that.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, yeah, John's.
His backstory more relatable than like being a millionaire's.
Yeah, with
I
your
don't-
parents murdered. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I mean that is why Spider-Man was the most relatable kid, especially to all the people who read comics. I mean, it was mostly like kind of nerdy white boys. So it's like, yeah, now you have your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man who like just gets bit by a spider and is like, I guess I gotta save people now. But I'm also
That's
super
why
smart.
Batman
fucking
more relatable.
God, I can't think of
Doesn't
his
have any
name right now.
powers.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
He is just a normal guy in a bat
He's just
suit.
Yeah,
It's so
but,
relatable
like-
about it.
but-
Spider-Man can shoot webs. Well, kind of.
Stan Lee created Spider-Man. When he first proposed the idea, it got turned down because he's like, I don't know about this. And then later on, the head people at the comic book place, Marvel
Editors, yeah.
it ended up being Marvel.
Marvel.
They were like, hey, like we need a new superhero, and Stan Lee was like, I already pitched this one, but I'm gonna pitch it again, and I'm gonna go in harder. And it's like Spider-Man is supposed to be like he's, at least in the original comics, like he's a kid, you know, like he's supposed to be relatable to
yeah.
people our age. Like Batman's like 40 something years old at this point, you know, he's a billionaire. Spider-Man's just like, oh, like I'm a normal high school student. My uncle died. I'm living with my aunt, and I'm poor in Brooklyn. Like,
Yep.
He's just kind of supposed to be the most relatable.
You're making the case, dude.
You are making the case, John. I mean, the best Michael had was that Spider-Man had Spider-Man powers, but Batman has Batman powers, and honestly, doesn't matter how they get them. Doesn't matter how they get them, whether it be money or getting bit by a radioactive spider. But
money is a power.
money
That's a
is
good
power.
point.
Literally,
right,
in the
yeah.
Justice League,
You got me
he
there.
goes, if the Flash turns to Ben Affleck, Batfleck, it goes, so what's your superpower? He goes, I'm rich. That's
rich,
the line. That's it. So honestly, I think we solved it. Spider-Man, better than Batman.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about them going on one-on-one.
I guess, like, I was never really fighting, either
No,
way. I
Mike,
just
you
didn't think that
lost.
Batman-
Mike's the
I thought Batman
loser.
was
Boom, Mike lost.
just gotta
Michael
play
can't help but lose.
Yeah,
Sorry.
take the L, Mike.
Okay.
Take the. Hey, here's the L. Take it.
Hold this L.
Hold it. Thanks, Mike.
Oh wow.
That was some connect
Eat it.
shit right there.
I
That was
want
some
you to eat
connect.
it. Oh, he threw it across the room.
That was some connect shit.
I think
Yeah,
it just
yeah, I
broke
guess
your
it's
work
not bad.
laptop.
Talking about broke, Breaking Bad. Last time I think we talked about it, Michael fucking spoiled a big fucking part
There
of
goes
it for me.
Marky.
There goes Marky. There goes Michael. I'm almost done.
This is just us breaking baddies.
I'm almost done with Breaking Bad.
I just don't trust myself to speak.
What the fuck did you just say to me, bitch?
Michael's picking up the L he just threw across the
Oh,
room.
okay, that makes sense.
The most relevant podcast content I've ever heard in my fucking life.
This is so relevant.
Thank you.
Shit that came
Thank you.
out either like a week ago or 10 years ago.
No one.
9
to be
years
fair-
ago, Jake.
Sorry, 9 years ago.
That's when it ended, at least.
It's
I don't
about
know
to.
when
It's
it
about to.
actually
The
came out in
ending is about to
2008.
hit its 10th anniversary though. Soon.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for. But Breaking Bad, who would have guessed? Good show. Michael, since Michael already said it last podcast. Spoilers if you haven't watched Breaking Bad.
Heavy spoilers.
Heavy
No-
spoilers.
If you haven't by now,
Back to
Jesse's girlfriend fucking eats shit. Just kidding, she eats her own vomit. And by eats her own vomit, I mean she chokes on her own vomit. Because Walt walks into the house, goes, Jesse, wake up. Pushes her off of him, goes, Jesse, wake up. And then she goes, Walt goes, oh. And watches her die. And that is some badass shit. That is some shit that you go, oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Your jaw dropped.
Oh, I go,
holy.
I mean, because I didn't know.
Wait, what episode are you on, Jake?
Okay, so right now I'm on like season 5's the last season, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on season 5, episode maybe 5. So I'll tell you what just happened.
Oh,
I finished
God.
it right before. Yeah, I know it's about to fucking
Have
pop
you
off.
seen
No.
what happens?
I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you.
no.
I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you where
yeah.
I'm at. So I'm at the point where Jesse and Mike were trying to sell the methylamine to the one people. They were like, no, we want it all. And so then they tried to get Walt to get it. And keep in mind at this point, some kid already got shot. That was the biggest thing. A kid got shot right before this episode happened. And the episode starts off with him.
Yeah.
Them
So you've
fucking-
met Todd.
Oh,
Or
I've
Tom.
met Todd. Oh, I've met fucking Todd. Yeah, I've met Todd.
So are they doing the pesticide shit?
So
yet?
they're doing the pesticide shit, yeah. And so basically, at this point now, they're trying to like, oh, John, I got to one of the best scenes of the whole entire goddamn show. Walt invites Jesse over to talk. Jesse's like, "Are you sure?" Like, because he invites him over to his house, the house that his wife and kids live at. Well, his
Yeah.
wife and kids aren't there right now. So then he goes, talks to him. His wife walks in right when Jesse's there. And Jesse's like, "Oh."
And he's like, stay for dinner.
Yeah, Walt goes, stay for dinner. Why don't you stay for dinner? So then it's Walt on one side, his wife on the other side, which keep in mind, his wife literally told him she's waiting for the cancer to come back so he will die. His wife
Yeah, no,
hates
I
him
know
at this
he's-
point.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking insane. Like, the tension is insane. And right in the middle is fucking Jesse going, yeah, these green beans are real good, Miss
Yeah,
White.
they're real
how
good,
you
Miss
cut-
White."
I love how you cut these, whatever. And she's like, yeah, they came from the store like that. Well, you're really good at shopping, Mrs. White. And it's all this stuff. And then they keep talking. And then all of a sudden, he says something. And she goes, oh, you tell him how I cheated on you with Ted Beneke, too? And and this is a gif that I've seen so many times. And I saw last week that I went, oh, fuck, I feel like I've seen that, but maybe I missed it. It is it is Jesse in the middle after that going. I mean, such a fucking good gif of him just like the side eye, so fucking funny. I've seen it a million times, and now I'm watching this. I'm like, it's about to happen. Let's go. And then it's him doing that. I'm like, yes. But then I'm also like, wow, this is the fucking most awkward conversation I've ever watched on television. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that show's fucking insane. That show, holy shit. When a kid gets shot, and I'm like, I'm not surprised, I guess. That's how you know a show's insane. But then you are surprised, because then you're like, well, goddamn, now what's going to happen next? They disintegrate his body in his bike is what happens next. I mean, the show's crazy, but I know. Because John's already said it. He said in the last, 4 episodes it's going to get insane. But I already know that because I watched The Sopranos, and in the last 4 episodes it got insane. Because it's like, what shit?
Whatever you think's insane, Jake, these next 4 episodes... Let's just say, the only thing I'll say, Jake, the foreshadowing of him having hair, that's in the last 4 episodes.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, he at the beginning of the season, he has hair, and he's, making bacon into a 52, and it's like, oh, it's his 52nd birthday. But you're like... Where the fuck is he? He has a New Hampshire license plate, and he's trading a car with a different license plate, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? I have no idea what's going on. They have not gone back to that since the very start of the season. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's
80 million.
It's fucking insane. Whoa, bro, stop. It's the show is crazy, and I'm glad. But if anyone out there has enjoyed Breaking Bad, and it's like, yeah, that's probably one of my favorite shows, or that is my favorite show, or just I enjoyed it, watch The Sopranos. Speaking of HBO Max, all of it's on there. The Sopranos is Breaking Bad before Breaking Bad. It is so fucking good. It has so many things that you go, that's where Breaking Bad got that. That you might not say that, but me watching Breaking Bad after The Sopranos, that's what I've been saying. I'm like, oh shit, they watched The Sopranos. So yeah, watch The Sopranos, because that show is so fucking good too. I mean, they're tied in my mind. I honestly can't pick which one I like more. And that I did not think I would get to this point, because I love The Sopranos. So shouts out to both those shows. You know,
Station Corner.
I know we're 20 years late on The Sopranos and about 10 years late on Breaking Bad, but
don't worry about it.
Better late than never. Okay.
Keep consuming older content, and
well, what fucking is good now? What's good now?
I think it's just music.
Invincible, true.
About, but yeah, I think that's a true thing for a lot of content in general. People are going back to older shows. People are there's a few current shows on that I like. Most of them are on HBO, quite frankly.
I have heard I heard this on Shouts Out Mega 64 podcast, different podcasts. Don't listen to them before us though. Listen to all of us. They were talking about how, or one of them was talking about how they skip to episode 4 now with any show, because it's so boring. The first 3 episodes, it's so slow, and then by the 4th episode, it's like, well, at least shit's happening. And it's like, honestly, yeah. And then they said something else. I went, oh fuck, you might be right. They said, I think Stranger Things set that precedent. It set the bar low. And I was like, no, I like Stranger Things, But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, wait, Stranger Things did take 4 episodes for it to actually start getting to the cool shit.
That's why I stopped watching it. I was like, I can't. There's nothing happening.
Yeah, and it consistently does that, where it's like, oh, actually, you have to wait till half the season for it to get interesting, and then they start going into the cool stuff, the plot lines, and it's like, oh, couldn't you just get to cool shit now?
How do you do the background though? Don't you have to lay out the
background can be interesting? Look at Breaking Bad.
Or
there's nothing not interesting about Breaking Bad.
Yeah, every episode is good. That's why it's the highest rated TV
That's
show.
What I'm saying. It's they're all shot super well. They all look great. Their dialogue's honestly written really well. But the thing is, the entertainment factor is what's missing, I think, from a lot of it. In the first episode of Sopranos, it's not really a spoiler because it happens within the first 10 minutes. You see Tony Soprano trying to drive someone over with his car on some random campus of something. And you go, I'm in. I mean, that's the first 10 minutes. And you're like, this dude is literally just playing around trying to murder somebody in broad daylight. okay. Whereas like Stranger Things, you don't see the Demogorgon or whatever the fuck it is until like the 4th episode, and you see a second of it, and you're like, oh, what was that? So yeah, I honestly kind of understand that. Like I still enjoy Stranger Things. I still think there's good things to enjoy about it, but like I do think that did start a kind of a thing of like, well, we got time. We got time to ramp it up. And it's like, yeah, but now everyone feels like they have time. So like somebody, I started watching Marky the whatever Glintstones, the
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones. Have you guys heard about this? Have you guys heard about this show?
Watch it.
It's with a lot of people. It's with like Marky, who's in it.
Oh my god, I always forget the name.
It's Adam. It's Adam something.
Sandler.
His face from Workaholics. Adam.
Short dude from Workaholics.
Oh, is he also in Pitch Perfect?
I know who you're talking about.
Yes. He's also in Pitch Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
The country dude. Fuck. What's his name? God damn it.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus. Yes.
You're computer stuff. Dude. No, but the main guy who has the baseball show. I'm so bad at names of things.
The baseball show?
Yeah, he had another baseball show on HBO Max where he was a professional baseball player, and then he like went to his hometown again. Danny McBride. Yeah. Shouts out Danny McBride.
Love Danny McBride. I feel like I don't know.
I fucking hated Danny McBride. I still kind of do, but like.
Love him. I think it's because his characters are always horrible.
Yes,
people.
That's exactly why.
I love him because
he pisses me off. I fucking hate Danny McBride. And then John Goodman. John Goodman's in it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's about a like a mega church, kind of like Southeast here, except based in South Carolina. So it's got a Southern drawl to it, real Southern down. They all talk they all have an accent. And yeah, it's basically just about how they're all corrupt and fucking crazy, and there's murder and things happening in the show. It's fucking insane.
And then they just cover it up, and then it's not brought up again.
No, it's like about the family, like the Gemstone family, their last name. And what's the girl in it too? She is actually one of my favorite characters in that show.
Edie or Eddie Patterson, something like that.
Edie.
I don't remember her from anything else.
She's been other things, but she's one of those people that I feel like are forgotten, but actually are really good at playing their role.
Yeah.
She's so good in that show. But oh my god, are you liking it? How far are you in it? A season?
So I got through the first few episodes, and then I stopped because I was on Breaking Bad, and so I was like, okay, I'll get back to it. I thought it was good though. It was it wasn't. It's not like my favorite show in the world, obviously, but like. For a comedy, it's one of the better ones I've seen in a while. Just because, like, I don't know what comedy I've seen recently, honestly. So
yeah,
But then also just the mega church shit it's spot on with that stuff.
Yeah, because you guys went.
Me and John were talking about the mega church.
Yeah, we were literally talking about this earlier today.
I mean, yeah, me and Marky know fucking mega churches.
I know I've heard of her before.
So relatable. Like the further in you watch, the more you're like, oh my fucking god, dude, this is like.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's just like kind of what I don't know. You kind of assume goes on behind the scenes, not like, but to like an absurd degree.
Yes,
obviously.
it extrapolates that and goes to the next step of that. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but it's so. Oh my god, it's just so good. They're so spot on when they like show the church. I don't know if you probably haven't seen that far into it, but there's like a coffee shop.
Yeah, it's
like from Southeast.
Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, the first episode I was like, oh, I see what this shit is. Yeah, I see. Like, I mean, they even had, to be fair, it was set in China, but like they had a whole like thing where they were like baptizing like thousands of people within like a day or whatever. And it's just like, no, our church did that. Like our church did that. They held whole entire drives where it's like, everybody come on in. We're not gonna make you wear a robe or anything, but we'll give you this cool colored shirt with like saved on it, and then you're baptized. There you go.
What about Bible and Beach? Anybody go to Bible and Beach?
Oh god,
Michael, you seem like a real hot candidate for Bible and Beach. I'm gonna be honest. I would have bet money that you'd gone.
I had flirted with going to Bible and Beach, but I never actually went because my parents wouldn't send me.
His parents knew what was going on there.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
I'm sure.
One of those boys that would go just for the beach trip and really avoid doing all the Bible stuff as much as possible.
I went to my fair share of church camps growing up, though.
What happened at the church camps, Mike? Anything crazy?
Any wild
One
story?
time, like, some guy drank a bunch of mouthwash and then was like running around the campus of this college, the college that Joseph actually goes to now, like butt
Wow.
naked at the middle of the night, and we had to go track
After
him down.
drinking mouthwash.
Yeah, a bunch of mouthwash.
To get drunk, I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah,
What's
I guess
the
that's what he was trying to do.
percentage of mouthwash?
I don't know what was going on. I had fallen asleep quite a bit earlier. This is all Tommy's story of what happened that night.
Oh, this is Tom's. Tom needs to take the
Yeah.
reins. Well, longtime podcast member Tom Grogan. He'll be back on soon enough.
He'll be back. We'll ask him about it.
we'll get him on. He was at the intro. I don't know if I've got to edit Marky into the intro for this one. I don't know. We'll see.
My God, I'll clips if you need.
I think it was in the intro there.
Ben's in the intro.
Okay.
What is the intro? I can't. I don't
Wow,
even know.
not a true fan. Jesus.
That's
A
disappointing.
podcast every 3 months if you averaged it out.
Whoa!
Whoa. We were pretty solid on 1 week.
Whoa! We had like a month that we were good. You know, hey, well, let's all the weak link isn't here, okay? The weak link
Ben?
isn't here.
Are you calling out
So
while he's
Ben is not the weak link.
Are you talking to that kid? What?
No, Tommy's not here. Tommy's the
yeah,
weak
that's
link.
Tom's the weak link. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh.
Tom's the weak link. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I would
that
never
all
say that
happened.
about Ben.
Ben, I hope you hear this.
I would never say Ben's the reason that the podcast is not happening.
If you actually watch the podcast, leave a comment down and
Yeah.
and comment red banana. If
This
you
is
don't
the-
comment red banana, then you didn't actually watch the podcast.
That's the true
That's me.
test.
Yeah,
right
red banana.
Is he truly committed? Did he watch this episode? You know, it'll
Is he a
be-
true fan? Because
Also,
it starts with us being fans. You know, we can't rely on everybody else to do everything. This gets me back to why we should be more self-sufficient.
True. Self-sufficiency, whatever you fucking sent in the group message. What the fuck was that, Michael? What were you
Me and
sending?
John were on the phone. We were talking, and I was like, "Oh, these would be good topics for the podcast."
Okay, that's what I thought you were talking
I mean,
about.
Jeff's money. Obviously, we don't like Jeff. Jeff, he could do a lot more with all the money. But I think a big problem with what we have is that we let other people do stuff that we can do. Now, there's a lot of stuff we can't do, but
Oh.
I think if we're slowly starting to rely on big corporations or other people to do everything for us. And we've got to start pulling back in what we can handle. Like, you know, you can have a little garden, have some food, maybe, you know, some solar panels, and more people were providing their own energy.
Are you
like cook your own
return to the
meals.
land guy? Do you know
What?
about the return to the land movement?
No. This is what me and John were just talking about this earlier today. Return to the land.
I think it was in like the 70s, like a whole bunch of anyway. There's a whole backstory to it. I don't fully know, but yeah, that was a big thing. I don't know.
Yeah. We failed.
I feel it though. That's what I want to do. I just want to go live somewhere where if society crumbled, I would maybe survive somewhat, but I don't think that's
That's the
possible.
truth. In these cities, if the society crumbles, we're all
Is-
done.
is
It's
Jake-
game over.
Is the space just like
He
that?
might be frozen.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Fucking live on your own? Bullshit. Fucking eat your own
wanna
shit.
just rely-
Try that shit.
Listen,
Okay, here's
Eat
what's
your
gonna
own
happen, bitches. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You're going to stay where you are. You're going to continue consuming everything,
oh,
Consume!
well, that's
and you're not gonna think about it.
I don't want to be part of this consumer
You
society.
are.
that-
You were born into it. Get used to it. I don't know what to tell you. Get used to it.
But that's my complaint that we've been raised in it. You know, there's
Okay,
no.
there's no going back then.
But what if there is? What if I just
No!
get myself? I just.
Oh, I'm yelling. I
just
hope.
want to by a river.
Yeah,
you know?
People are like,
I'm like my
neighbor.
neighbors. Yeah. Oh God. Sorry. I just thought about. I saw a dead something when I walked in to my apartment
Dude.
today.
Oh.
I saw a dead. It was a baby something. It looked like It looked like. This is gonna sound
Like a
really
baby,
bad.
like
It
rat.
looked like a baby, like puppy that was like miscarriage or something like that.
And
That
you
somebody
just
had.
walked
It was right in front of my apartment, and I was like, I don't know what to do. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. And then I walked past it, and I went, okay. And then I was heavily disturbed. It's been stuck in my brain all day. So now that's with you, the viewers.
That sounds horrible.
It was
I didn't
horrible.
want-
It was horrible. And then I think my neighbors took care of it. And I was like, shouts out neighbors.
Oh my
So-
god! I hope it wasn't. I hope it was just like a. I don't know.
I don't even know what it was. I was like, what the fuck is that? It looked like a naked mole rat. Naked. Fuck. Shit.
I saw a mystery creature the other day.
Cryptid? You saw cryptid?
Oh no! I would
cryptid?
just say mystery to me. Michael's
can
back.
call
Is John
I'm
here?
back.
Did he drop out?
I'm
John's
here.
here. No, John's here.
I've just been listening.
Yeah, he's just a listener, bro. He's a lurker.
He's the lurker. But no, I was kayaking. We're talking. I saw a mystery
Ooh.
creature, Michael.
This
I
is
don't know if you
definitely a
missed
cryptid. This is definitely a cryptid.
What? Oh no, it's not a cryptid. It sounds much cooler than what it was.
A skinwalker.
Is there a muskrat? Is there some sort of water muskrat that lives in the water
Yeah.
here?
Water
Smaller-
muskrat cryptid on it.
Yeah, it's not quite a beaver. It's like, but I don't remember.
Is
I
that
don't know
true?
if it's-
Okay,
Is it a
'cause
muskrat? They have them in Crystal Lake.
Oh, it probably isn't because we were on Floyd's Fork and I thought it was some sort of groundhog type thing, but then it just jumped in the water. But it was too small to be a beaver or something. And I was like, oh shit. But maybe
Could
muskrat.
have been a cryptid though. Could have been a
Mussy.
cryptid.
Mossy?
Mussy.
What the hell is
Found
mossy?
it. Mussy.
Moosey.
Happy is what?
Okay.
I
This
don't.
is
Moosey.
So that's what you
content
saw?
right here, guys.
I'm gonna say no.
Or was it this? Was it this?
That is. That looks more like it. Yes, that looks more
Well,
similar.
folks, you heard it here first. It's undetermined. Could be a cryptid, could be not.
Oh,
So,
I see a
You
cryptid.
guys listen to Dark Air, like the podcast with Dwight?
sounds like a
True.
fart.
Dwight
What?
Schrute?
It's a fart. Dark
Yeah,
air.
it's got Dwight.
Like
Well, it doesn't
the
have Dwight
actor?
Schrute in it, but yeah, like the guy.
I
What
don't
was
know his
I
name,
can't remember his
honestly.
name is.
Is it about a show?
Fuck, what is
I'm
his
so
name? God
I don't
damn
know this
it.
dude.
I know
But
some of the girls in the office made a
Or
podcast.
radio
Yeah,
radio
yeah,
was
that
good.
seems sad though. Let's be honest. The office shit is a little sad.
I think all of them are sad. People keep making like podcasts about shows, and I think it's not. I don't think we should do that.
I think it's okay if you are a fan of the show, and it is a show that you can explore. Breaking Bad, The Sopranos, Lost, any shows like that, you can make a podcast on it, and you can analyze the episodes. Like honestly, those have enough content
You're
where it's like, yeah.
There's
The Office.
somebody I was doing. Yeah, it's just sad because it's like, well, that was the height of your fame, wasn't it? And now you're
Absolutely,
just
yeah.
posting off of it to retirement. I mean, I get it. I would
You know
definitely
what? If my
on
height was that high, I'd be happy. You know, that's a pretty
Yeah.
high height. You know.
No, that's what they're saying.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
that's kind of what we're saying. We're like, you
But
can
it's just
coast
like,
off of it.
no,
It's a little
that's
sad.
But the thing is that some of them it isn't the height of their height. Like, I mean, Jim fucking I can't remember his name right now. He-
To be fair,
of
he's-
course.
He just keeps getting better.
He's in the Quiet Place, and you know, and then you got Steve Carell, and but then you got like Pam, you know what I'm saying, and like
Yeah,
Angela, and it's
Yeah,
like
Yeah, it's Pam, Angela. Fuck. What was? Oh fuck. What's his name?
dude, Stanley was trying
Stanley.
to make a whole he
Uncle
was-
Stan. Uncle
Yes,
Stan. Yes. John,
what's his
you
name? Like
remember Uncle Stan?
Lauren something.
Lawrence.
I know he's
Oh yeah. Stanley. Yeah. Here you go. I got it.
crowdfunding a show, and everyone was like, "This is not legal. You cannot make a show about you." your
Leslie
character."
David Baker. Leslie David Baker. Uncle
Yeah,
Stan.
he was like,
Yep.
I wonder what happened with that because a lot of people had donated.
I hope it did not get funded. That's all
his
I will say.
Patreon.
Well, it's not legal. There's
It's
no
not at
way
all legal. It's not at
They're-
all legal.
no way
It's
they're gonna
not a
give us-
satire based on this Office or anything. It's basically they're trying to make a loose spin-off of The Office.
It was satire. I feel like they still couldn't do it because it's literally him.
No,
He's the character.
because it's not satire. Because it's like, yeah, you would have to be Uncle Slan, Uncle Slane.
Yeah. Brain.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you find the GoFundMe?
No, sorry. It was. I thought they made him. I thought because Kevin, Brian Bob Gardner is his name, has also kind of coasted off of it as well.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He's gotten commercials, lots of things.
Have you guys seen those like these like weird Google notifications? I don't know I think you only get them if you have an Android, but it's like Peacock has leaked Kevin's secret recipe in their terms of use.
What? What
Yeah,
the fuck
like
are
some
you
weird
talking
shit
about?
like that.
What?
Like,
It will
like
send you,
apparently
a
in like the
notification?
terms of use agreement, they like leaked a chili recipe that they're like people are saying is Stanley's like family chili recipe.
Oh, are they using?
Kevin's chili. Thank you very
Kevin,
much.
yeah,
Come
sorry,
on.
not sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no.
big office head over here, so
Right? That's
We're
so
talking about Stanley.
that's fucking weird. Wait, it sent you a notification about that? That's the part. That's
Yeah,
getting
like
me.
multiple times.
What the fuck? Now, see, wait. So do you have AT&T, John?
Yeah.
I think that might be it because I don't get those, but I get shit. Verizon is like, hey, download Candy Crush. I'm like, no. And it's like, okay. A month later, it's like, you sure you don't want to download Candy Crush? I'm like, fuck off! How do I turn this off? And it won't let me turn it off because it's Verizon.
You want to hear? Right? Mom said she has. I was talking to her. Whatever. She was just bitching about her phone stuff, and she told me she never looks at, like, the Apple News. It'll suggest you stupid stories, and what she was saying is true, that it'll suggest, you click one of those stories. If you never look at them and you click on one, it'll suggest anything related to that afterward.
Yeah.
And so she said she accidentally clicked on one about Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, and then she said she gets them every day, articles about them. And she's like, I don't care about them.
See, that's so funny because it's almost like their strategy is counterintuitive to what they're trying to do. Because it's like, yeah, not everyone's going to click on something that they actually are interested in.
She says sometimes she does read them because they make her mad. Like, it's like a
But
hate
that's what they
crime.
want you to. Oh my fucking God, Jesus Christ! Oh, the internet's cursed. The internet is literally just one big anger machine, and then. That doesn't even piss me off a whole lot, honestly. That I'm like, yeah, that's what we made. We made our bed. Let's lie in it. The thing that scares me, I don't know if we talked about this before, but the book I read, that it's called Scary Smart. Mo Gadot, read it, buy it, whatever. Literally, is basically saying that it's like, yeah, most of what AI will become is going to be based off the interactions that it's able to read off of and like process, and that's a lot of what we have online today. Which is like a lot of our interactions that we have with each other using social media. Yeah. So it's like, oh, fuck.
It's going to learn from like the worst of humans.
It's literally the worst. It's literally the thing that goes, hey, be angry. Only interact with this if you're angry, because guess what? The angry is the only thing that's going to make you interact with this. The only things that make me interact with media at this point are the things that I'm like, oh, it's a monkey. Cool. Or I did see this really, I might put it in right now if I find it. I did see this TikTok of when the rats attack you in Elden Ring.
Why are y'all jumping him?
I think I sent it. John, did you get that one? You get that from me?
I don't know. I haven't opened TikTok.
It's on.
in a while.
Sorry, it's on Instagram, but it is a TikTok, and it's this little black boy who runs up to these two black guys with a. I don't even know what it is. It's like a tiny broom or a tiny squeegee. Michael's muted right now. He's a fucking dumbass.
Michael, you're muted. Brother, are you kidding?
It's a broom, yeah. He walks up to it, tries to hit them with it, and then one of the tall guys, just takes away it, and then they both start just punching the little kid. It's this little black boy just in tiny whiteies just getting it. Oh, so here we go. You know what? I would put it on the. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to see it. We're gonna pull it up right now. The audio's not important. It's really the video. Grand reveal. This is a grand reveal of what happens when you try to fight the rats in Elden. Fuck! It's gone. Fuck! I didn't. God damn it! Fuck! I didn't save the fucking TikTok. Why did I not fucking do that? Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll put it. I'll send it to you guys later, but I'll put it in the podcast. But if I can't find it and it's not here and you haven't seen it, then know that all of you watching this right now have lost out on pure gold. So
it is one
it's
of the.
so
It's
fucking funny. It's so funny.
And laughed out loud
Oh,
for a
that-
while.
I don't
over and
send
over
shit to
again.
people.
It's so funny, dude. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
So now Marky and John are just like, what the fuck am I missing? You
Yeah,
know?
we got no idea.
It- it- it-
But I'll
and
find
you're
it.
not hitting him hard. I can't tell if he's
No,
like.
they
getting
are not
hurt or
hitting him
not.
hard, Michael. They are tapping him. But because of that,
But
it
you
looks
can
so
hear the
funny.
smacks. You
Yes,
can hear
I
the smacks
know.
and just like, but they're not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still. I felt kind of bad for the kid, but I also could tell that he loved it.
No,
It was
it's like those
no.
are his older brothers or something. Like that. Yeah, no, that was fucking funny. So shouts out.
That was classic.
But you know, last but not least, you know, we're coming to the end of the podcast. I think. I think we should talk about something that we can all kind of bring our own thoughts on.
Oh man.
Elden Ring, baby! Woo! #1 game of 2022.
Can I say one thing just because I looked at my phone and saw a notification?
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
So I downloaded Trivia Crack a little bit ago because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Trivia Crack.
Okay.
Yep. Understandable. Throwback.
I've been getting notifications. Show who's boss because she connected it to her Facebook. It's the only person. I think she's the only person that I'm friends with on Facebook that still has Trivia Crack installed. Because I keep getting. I literally just got one. Show who's boss, and I was like, no. I'm definitely not gonna show Richard Forrest.
And I'm like, no, I will not.
Wow, that's a
Oh.
real
My recommendation
joke.
for the
That's a real-
podcast, and I gotta go. Who Moved My Cheese? Great book about change. Little easy story. You can read it in 30, 45 minutes. Pretty good. Pretty solid book. That's my recommendation, guys.
Who
Michael-
moved
Yeah,
to
that was
my
my-
cheese?
Yes, sir. Solid book. Give it a read. All right.
Who's the author?
Oh shit. Here. Spencer Johnson, MD.
Spencer
Like from high school.
Johnson. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was him.
Doesn't sound like a real person.
I swear it was him.
I know a Spencer Johnson. We both know Spencer Johnsons.
He's not an MD though.
He might be. Who
Hey,
knows? By
he
this
might
point.
be.
You can just say he
now.
is.
He's writing books.
All right,
I mean,
well,
look, if you
get
read a
out of
book,
here.
he could have been written by
Get out of here.
Johnson.
Leave. Go.
All right.
Go. Bye.
Adios.
Bye. All right. All right,
Now that
Marky.
the weak link is gone.
Yeah, now that the weak link, he was the one I was talking about earlier.
Talk your shit.
Now, biggest topic, Elden Ring.
Oh my god.
Full in-depth review. John, go.
I can't fully review it because I haven't beaten it. So
Wow.
I'm just gonna say I like it. I actually would go as far to say I love it.
And
But
I'd say
I can't give a full
Strong.
review.
I'd say exactly the same as John. Well, that's been it for the Talking Heads Club podcast.
Wait, hold up. Do I not get a say on Elden Ring?
No. All right, so that's it. That's been it for the Talking Heads Club podcast. You've been joined by me, John, Marky, and then that fucker who left a second ago. We'll be back sometime, hopefully next week, maybe a month from now, maybe a year from now. Who fucking knows? But we'll be back.
Yeah, and you'll be
Indeed.
itching for our content.
Yeah, you'll fucking be itching.
That one.
And the itch that can't be itched is the itch that kills the bitch. Good night.
Yup.